Hello everyone, my name is Miguel from Master PC Builder, your home for everything PC, and today I'll be your system integrator for this unboxing. We'll be unboxing the Pure Base Airflow 501 from BeQuiet. Stick around to the end to get a sneak peek of our completed build. Special thanks to BeQuiet for sponsoring today's video. BeQuiet sent us over some product samples to review and to build awesome PCs. BeQuiet is a German manufacturer of hardware components such as cases, case fans, air coolers, AIOs, and power supplies. Hardware that we'll be featuring in our upcoming builds. Let's get unboxing. So the Pure Base 501 actually comes with different style options which do affect your airflow. For example, the front panel for the airflow is just a mesh panel to allow you for maximum intake from your fans. However, you can also get a solid steel front panel, including a solid steel front panel for your side panel. So currently, again, the airflow features a window side panel and a mesh front panel. But one of my favorite things about this case that I was genuinely surprised to find out about is its top panel, and let me show you why. Let's go ahead and put this guy on its side, and now you have a good view of the dust filter. However, when you remove it, to my surprise, it turns out that the top panel and the dust filter are one and the same. And now this is incredibly convenient for radiator installations. Speaking of radiator installations, for the top panel, you're only able to mount a 240mm radiator. If you want to mount a 360mm radiator, you're gonna have to use the front panel for that. So let's go ahead and now open up this case and see what we're working with. To remove the glass side panel or the solid steel side panel, you just need to loosen the screws found at the very top and bottom right of the case. The glass side panel is just an easy slide and it pops right off. Now let's move over to the front panel. Just stick your hand under the front panel like so and pull upwards towards yourself. To remove the dust filter, all you have to do is grab the little handle, pull, and pull out the filter like so. Easy as that. And behind the filter, you'll find one of two pre-installed case fans. This case is using a 140mm Pure Wing 3 case fan. And one of my favorite things about this case fan is that there's actually some texture to the fan blades, which I don't know it has an effect on airflow, but I think it's pretty neat. Let's go ahead and move over to the back panel. To remove the back panel, it's the same as the side glass panel, where you loosen up the screws and slide it out. To my surprise, there's actually some padding here on the back side panel, and I assume the padding here is just to protect your cables from touching the actual panel itself. Let's go ahead and talk about some of the cable management options that come with this case. By default, we can see that the front panel connectors are held in by Velcro and attached to the metal grommets forming a spine. You can find these metal grommets from the top of the panel, side of the panel, and at the very bottom as well, giving you plenty of options for your cable management needs. Okay, now let's focus back on the internals of the case. We can start here with the other case fan that this case comes pre-installed with, and this is another 140mm Pure Wing 3 case fan. And yes, it does also have the grooves as well. As for motherboard support, this case supports ATX, MATX, and ITX. And one thing that I do really appreciate about this case is that the motherboard standoffs are marked, indicating which standoffs are needed for your motherboard. For example, it will indicate if you need to install a standoff here or here for your MATX or your ITX board. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the IO panel for this case. So starting off, we have a one USB-C port, two 3.2 USBs, your power button, your HD audio jack, an HDD indicator, which is a first for me ever seen, And last but not least, your reset button. So let's go ahead and take a closer look. My overall opinion about this case is high, and I'm thoroughly impressed with its build quality. It's sturdy, it's durable, and it's going to be such a fun build. So keep on watching to view this case in its entirety.